We're back with Wendell Young, General Manager of the Chicago Wolves, and this is very important, I think, this segment, because I'd love to talk about the main guy. It's been a terrific start going back 30 years ago with Grant Mulvey, who got involved, but Buddy Myers and, of course, Don Levin. And Don has been so special. This is my 22nd year, and it's been so fun to be around him. Talk about Don and his passion for not just the game, but this team in itself. He's got a thriving business, but this team is his bread and butter.
It's funny, you know, he's got like you said, a huge business, which is his main thing, but I should take that back. This is his main thing. It seems like the business is just a side business. I swear, and the Wolves are the main thing. Like, I came here during the NHL lockout. I think it was 94, 95, and from Tampa Bay, and I was playing in the NHL. I played in Pittsburgh, I had Vancouver, I was in Philadelphia, and so I'm in all these really good organizations, and I've never been treated better than coming here. Sure. And I've talked to a bunch of people about that they've been on NHL teams and not get treated, and treated one way is like amenities around and stuff, but also the way you're treated as a human being and the respect factor. And Don wants respect for all the players. I remember years ago, one of the coaches said something in the media in the post, in being mad about the game, and said something not really bad, but enough that I got a call the next day from Don, and he goes, "You know what? That doesn't happen. We never talk bad about anybody in our organization publicly. We can be mad at a player for playing bad or doing something." He goes, "But it's never so." I get the mandate to handle it with the coach, and I had to go down, and before I even said anything, the coach knew right away. He was like, "I know." And I go, "Okay, as long as you know, I don't have to go too far, but understand that doesn't happen here." And you can go back all the years, and everybody talks highly. And then another part of that is not just the players that were here; it's people that know those people that were here, and they keep saying, "Hey, I've heard nothing but unbelievable things about your organization and the people and Don Levin." And I'll talk to people or run into people that I haven't seen, that I either played with or played for us or whatever. And it always comes, "How's Don doing? How's Don doing?" Because Don shows an ultimate respect for the as a person. It's one thing to win and all that stuff, and then, like I said about guys going to the NHL or going on to, financially being better, better contract. He's excited for that, and he really is excited about it. He wants the best for the players, and he treats everyone with respect. We get treated first class. We're ahead of the curve with our own practice facility. Like NHL teams didn't. Most NHL teams didn't have it. We had a dedicated practice facility. Like all these things that makes our organization what it is. But going back to Don, it started with Don. The way he treated, and and people want to play here. I remember when I was playing, still playing, and I'd be stretching the center ice, and guys would slide in at center ice by me and go, "Hey, I hear you got some pull. I want to play here." I heard nothing but great things, and that's all you hear. And I experienced that.
Let me ask you again about Don Levin and some of the things that he might do or is involved with that maybe the ordinary fan or person, even us, would not know.
Well, he does so much for charity and the community. And the greatest thing about Don is he doesn't look for the accolades of doing stuff. What's that old thing of doing stuff when no one's looking?
Sure.
That's Don Levin, 100%. From the amount of dogs, our big thing is adopt a dog at our games. Over 1,500 dogs adopted, and he is so passionate about this that he comes into my suite for games, and we might be up in a game, and he's more excited that all the dogs got adopted than the score of the game. And he has his passion is so much towards animals, especially dogs. And I always say, I go, "Don, someone could kick me and you wouldn't care, and someone kicked a dog, you'd be upset." He goes, "Absolutely, I like dogs more than you." But that's his passion, is the dogs. And he does so many things people don't know about. He'll go into neighborhoods and areas and give free vaccines and tag the dogs. With a very good friend of his that's a veterinarian, Claude, and they go in and they do it, and no one really knows he's doing it, and he doesn't want the accolades. He doesn't want to be front and center of all this. you know, he's so charitable for everything. If somebody's needs something, it does. Like, he's looked after players. He's looked after players' wives here. You know, some medical issues, and basically, you know, have really saved some, you know, some lives of people we know. So he's that person that that no one really sees him. They see him, you know, he's a happy guy walking through the rink, but they don't realize the depth of Don Levin and what he does and how much he cares, and he cares about people, and you know, he cares about the players, he cares about the fans, he cares about Chicago.